They're often the first faces students see on their way to school. Parents trust them with their children's safety. They're highly trained, they're committed to their jobs. Bus drivers play an important role in Northside Independent School District. Over 725 buses are everywhere, all over Northwest Bexar County, covering 355 square miles of one of the largest school districts in Texas, and transporting over 52,000 students every day.
Our job is to get the kids to and from school safely, and that is our main priority. A lot of people are afraid they can't handle the children, that the children are going to be wild and rude and ugly, and that's so untrue.
They come from all walks of life, but the camaraderie that all Northside bus drivers share is a true sense of responsibility for children.
Well, drivers here like to say, if you don't really care about the children, you're probably in the wrong job.
Up and away in your beautiful balloon.
Because of the tremendous growth in Northside, we grow by about 3,000 students each year. We're always looking for bus drivers. You're invited to become part of this amazing team.
I saw the ad in the paper, and I kind of figured it fit what I was looking for, and not really a full-time job, because, you know, the benefits is you're off on the weekends, you're off during school holidays, and you're off during the summer, and how appealing is that, right?
I didn't know what I was really getting into, but I felt confident because I like a challenge.
Northside bus drivers earn a highly competitive salary. Although the hours are flexible and part-time, drivers qualify for benefits, including medical, dental, vision, and retirement.
And one of the things that I did consider was driving a school bus, mainly for benefits. Once I started doing it, after my first year, I realized that I really liked it.
I have 15 grandchildren, and that's why I don't work in the summer, and that is one of the reasons I also wanted to be a driver, was because I have spring break, I have my summers off, I have Christmas off, Thanksgiving. I have all the time where we spend with the family, and I spend with my grandkids all summer long.
Drivers come from a variety of backgrounds, including retired military, business, and other professions. R.C. Hernandez is a PE teacher today, but he spent 7 years as a bus driver while he was in college.
I decided to go into education. I figured, where's the best way to start, you know, so you can learn which kids I can work with the best. And I figured school bus drivers, because school bus drivers, I had worked at a previous job before, and I always saw them come in, they'd talk to me about it, so I'm like, I'll give it a try. You're off on weekends, you have that gap in the morning, the afternoon, do what you want to do. So I decided to go to work, go to school, and come back, and it paid off.
Pete came to Northside with a commercial driver's license because of his background as a firefighter. But that's not the norm.
I had never driven a large vehicle in my life. I really didn't even expect to pass the written or the driving test, but they're fairly easy if you read the book and practice. And the training here it's unbelievable. You feel so comfortable even from day one.
To employ the things that we're talking about.
Armed with extensive training in the classroom and behind the wheel, bus drivers are well taught before they take to the road with students on board.
I like it here. It's comfortable, it fits good, and you're doing something for the community, which is beneficial.
Hey, Sammy, how are you today? Huh? Hi, Miss Martha.
Excellent working conditions, excellent benefits, and the opportunity to continue the tradition of excellence in Northside Independent School District.
Let's get down, right?
So what does it take to be a Northside bus driver? Applicants must be at least 21 years old, a high school diploma or GED is preferred. Applicants need a valid Texas driver's license and a commercial driver's license, Class B, with passenger and school bus endorsements. If they don't have the required commercial driver's license, training will be provided. Applicants cannot have a record of DWI or convictions the past 10 years, and they need an acceptable driving record according to the Texas Department of Public Safety standards. They also must pass a pre-employment physical exam, a drug test, and be fingerprinted. If you think you have what it takes to be a Northside bus driver, apply online at www.nisd.net.